Hello, Sunday School students, and welcome to Sunday School Online. I am your teacher for this session, Deaconess Robin Miller, and I come to you by way of the Greater Bethlehem Temple Apostolic Church, located in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the community of Northside, where Bishop James Chapman is our pastor, our First Lady, Lady Robin Chapman, and where we proudly proclaim as a church family, there is a God in Bethlehem, and Jesus is his name. Our lesson this week is Who is Like God? Lesson text is found in Isaiah chapter 40, verses 12 through 17, and our golden text, our focus verse, is found in the book of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. Our golden text, as read in the International Children's Bible Version, reads, Compared to the Lord, all the nations are worth nothing. To him, they are less than nothing. Our aim for this lesson is to see that God is great. There is nothing as big or wise or strong as He is. So, some words for us to know is idol, and this is usually an image representing something worshipped instead of and loved more than God. Some examples of this would be maybe people like their money more than God, they choose to do other things, whether instead of honoring God, and also worship to show very high honor for someone or something believed to be greater than yourself or others. And that was from Bing.com. Now, I know that we talked about these terms before, but they're a part of our lesson, so I went ahead and included them again. So, what's going on? Last week, we learned about God's power over his creation by looking at his authority over demons. This week, we learned that nothing is greater than God, nor can anything be compared to God because he is greater than everything. So, I have a challenge for you today. Imagine yourself picking up as many of these objects that you see in the picture that you can carry, then walking with them without dropping any of them. So that was quite a challenge. You not only had to be strong enough to pick up the objects and carry them, but you also had to use your mind to figure out how to hold on to them without dropping them. We can exercise our muscles so that they can become stronger and stronger, but our strength is limited. We can go to school and read books and study, but there will always be things we don't know. That means our knowledge is limited. Just imagine what it would be like to have unlimited strength and to know everything that there is to know. Many years before Jesus lived on earth, a prophet named Isaiah lived among God's people. God chose Isaiah to give God's people his messages. Isaiah knew God's people loved their evil ways more than they loved God. He also knew that God loved his people and wanted them to follow his ways. Time and time again, Israel turned away from God and his ways. Instead of following God, they turned to worship idols made of wood and stone. Idols couldn't think. Idols had no strength, and they certainly could not love. Isaiah challenged the people to think about what God was really like. He asked them some important questions to help them see who God really is. Now, I'm going to ask you some of these questions. Can you hold the ocean in your hand? No? Okay, I'll make it. Can you hold the ocean in both your hands? No? Ooh. Okay, here is one. Can you measure the size of the sky? You can use both your hands for that one. No? Oh. Of course, we cannot do either of these things. If you have ever been to the ocean or even looked at the picture that I showed you, you have an idea of how large an ocean appears. Oceans can be thousands of miles wide, and some parts of the ocean are miles deep. But God is so great and mighty that He can hold the oceans in His hands as if they were nothing more than a speck, a drop, a drip of water. Isaiah asked the people a few more questions. He asked them, "Do you know how much the earth weighs? Do you know the weight of each mountain and hill on earth?" Scientists may guess some things, like the weight of the Earth, but it's just a guess. No one really knows for sure. No one, that is, except God. God knows down to the smallest part of an ounce how heavy the Earth is or how much each mountain weighs. God, the creator of all things, knows everything. There's nothing God does not know or understand. Isaiah asked the people yet another question. Has God ever come to you for advice? Of course not. God is always wise. He knows exactly what to do, and he is never wrong in his thoughts or actions. Isaiah reminded the people about all the things they considered great and strong. Imagine the strongest nation in the world with the most powerful army. To God, their strength is like a drop of water in a bucket. Imagine the weight of the whole earth. God can pick it up like it was a grain of sand. Our God is awesome. Our God is amazing. There is nothing as big or wise or strong as He.
Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Hello. You. Excuse me. Hello.
I know what that sound means, and you do too. It is time for our review. So here's our first question. Dun, 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 dun. Who did God send to tell the people of Judah his message? Let's see if that's right. The prophet Isaiah. Okay. Next question. Is there anything that God does not know or understand? Oh, that was an easy one. No, nothing. If you said nothing, I'll accept that too. Last question. Who is always wise and never wrong? Oh, you got that one before the question was finished. Okay, let's see if you're right. God, absolutely. Now, if you said Jesus, that's fine. That's God's name. I will accept that. Great job, class. So join me next week when we are in a new quarter. Dun, 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 dun. We finished the lesson for this last quarter. So wonderful job. Way to stick with it. And we're starting a new quarter, the winter quarter. And it will be kicked off with this lesson, The Amazing Things of the Lord. Our lesson text will be found in the book of Exodus. We're staying in the Old Testament, chapter 33, verse 12 through 23, and our golden text will be found in the same book, the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verse 20. And it reads in the International Children's Bible Version, "But you cannot see my face. No one can see me and stay alive." Let's see what that means. And we are looking for you in our first annual community Christmas production of The Greatest Story Ever Told. We're looking for children ages 4 to 16 to participate. So scan the QR code to sign up. Come on out and be a part of this community production. And as a reminder, read through the Bible with us. We have our information on our website, and we encourage you to be word smart in 2025. And you are cordially invited to come worship with us this year. Join us for virtual and in person services. For inclement weather, see our website to confirm service platforms, for instance, virtual or in person. And remember, there is room for you. Additionally, please take note of our prayer line at 513 681 9665, option 3. Please know that you are not in this alone. Please call our prayer line and allow our prayer counselor to pray with you. And now for your cordial
Listen,
invitation, a word from
God
our
wants to
pastor.
help you. The church is not here to hurt you. The church is not set up to run you down. The church is established to help you. If you're hurting, you ought to be here. If you got trouble in your life, you ought to be here. Things ain't going right, this is the right place to be. The church is where crooked is made straight, rough is made plain, sadness made joy. God's house. I've been here since I was 16, 74 now. And I've never seen the righteous forsaken, and I've never seen a seed begging bread. I tell people all the time, hang with Jesus. Whatever, hang on to Jesus. You'll make it. If you hold on to Jesus, you'll make it. If you hold to Jesus, you will make it. No demon, no devil, no hell can stop you. I'm holding on to Jesus. You may lose some stuff, some friends and family on the way, but I'm holding on to Jesus. Glory, God bless you.
I couldn't have said it better myself. We'll see you at church. For more upcoming events, please visit our website, gbtac.org, and stay tuned for our announcements that happen and are made during our broadcasts. While you're on our GBTAC YouTube channel, please remember to like, to subscribe, hit that reminder bell so that you get additional content as it becomes available, and we thank you. Thank you so much for having joined me for Sunday School Online. I hope that you have a great day. And remember, come back and join me again when we will be looking into the Word of God. But remember, when you come back, don't come back alone. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your coworkers. And I leave you with my borrowed saying from VeggieTales: God made you special, and He loves you very much. Bye.